And welcome back. Well, Indianola is a small town of about 500 people in the southwest corner of our state. And this year, the community is going to turn 152 years old.
A historical plot highlights some important moments in the town's history, including when it was the site of a German POW camp. Grace McDonald is here now with more. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning. Yes, the World War II prisoner of war camp is a mile north of town, and it covered over 250 acres. The compound included 200 buildings that could house 3,000 prisoners. The camp was built in a 3-month time span by Peter Hewitt from Omaha, and it had a large sewer system and a water tower. Today, the area is pasture land on private property, but one day I would like to go back to Indianola to see it with my own eyes. The Indianola Historical Society member that I met with said it's one of the most intact POW camps in Nebraska today.
They brought this prisoner of war camp into a German community because they were bringing the prisoners out here, and our soldiers were overseas fighting, so we didn't have people to produce crops. So they brought these prisoners in and they would take them out on detail. They would take a truckload of them and take them out to different farmers, and then they would pick corn and shock cane. And a lot of the prisoner of war camps here in Nebraska were destroyed. Farmers would take up the concrete foundations and stuff and then farm the ground. So this one's been well preserved.
And you can read more about the German POW camp on a historical marker in Indianola, which sits on the historic plot along Highway 6 and 34.
Grace, if people are passing through Indianola, where can they see photos of the past?
Well, for lunch, I popped into a place called the Roundup Bar and Grill, which is on 116 4th Street in Indianola. It's a large space with delicious burgers, and they have many photos of the town's history displayed. Otherwise, they can reach out to the Indianola Historical Society.
Okay.
And Schaffert told me they found one of the trucks that they drove the German prisoners through town, so that's pretty interesting too.
Okay, that is good information. I may have to go to the Roundup Bar. That sounds good with
Yes,
the burgers.
you should.
Okay, thank you, Grace.
Thanks.